Hey, hey, folks, it's Holden, and very excited to be here. So, it's been a hot minute. Actually, I guess, well, streaming more recently, it's been a hot minute since I did any work on the book, as my editor would probably remind me, slash reminded me on, what's that called? Um, Friday, yeah. If you're my editor watching this, look, I'm going to work. I promise, for real this time. Um, I got all dressed up to go to Costco, but we're not going to Costco because things. We'll go to Costco later, probably after the holidays. But I'm working on updating High Performance Spark for a second edition. We wrote it way, way back when, like in the Spark 2 days, and now not only is there been a Spark 3, we're all now all the way into Spark 4.1. I'm very excited. And so what I'm going to work on is sort of what's new in Spark 4 and Spark 4.1 and Spark 3.0 and sort of combine it all together. And then a little bit of forward-looking stuff sort of about like big changes that might be happening in Spark, may or may not happen, that could impact performance. So essentially things for people to keep an eye out on. Because once you write a book, it tends to not get updated right away, right? Part of it is writing a book is a shit ton of work. So, and I'd like to thank Jolt Cola for the deliciousness to write today's book. And Jolt, if you're looking to get back into the sponsoring people, give me a call. You know it. Oh, yeah, that tastes like the 90s. You know there's red dye number 7 in this thing or whatever it is. Delicious. Delicious. So delicious. Fuckface is going to make it illegal. Okay, I'm going to get the treadmill started. Because if I don't get the treadmill started, I won't use it. If I don't use the treadmill, my delicious Jolt Cola will perhaps be my unbecoming. Be very sad. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go switch to terminal view. Okay, you can see here I was poking at some other stuff. We're gonna go over to Google Drive. And so that sort of leads nicely into what writing O'Reilly technical books is kind of like. I personally, so when we wrote our first book, we did most of it in Google Docs, and then when we were done with a chapter, we would convert it into ASCII doc, which is a bit like Markdown. And so yeah, we're gonna kind of sort of just continue with that here. So let's go find what is new. Yeah. So okay, I think this is the latest one. We can see here. I am perhaps. I'm going to officially replace the word perhaps with. I am definitely not the most organized person. Unfortunately, though that may be, it's just the reality of it. So yeah. Okay. Other thing that we're going to do is see if we can get some people to come join us. Oh, and we're going to get some music going in the background too. Get some royalty-free music. Royalty-free lo-fi cafe music. Sort of the vibe that I'm looking for today. I hope everyone is saying, wait, why is the bitrate so high? It's saying the bitrate is 7 megs per second, and that's causing issues. And I've got it configured to be definitely not 7 megs per second. It's configured to be 5, but okay, well, that's perhaps an adventure for another time. Let's grab it. YouTube, yeah, I like this. I like this playlist. Okay, at least I think I do. Oh yeah, this calms me down a little bit. That's fantastic. What else are we doing? Okay. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Other thing that I'm doing, walking in heels, because this dress is literally too long for me to not wear heels. So, good practice, but we're also going to try and not die. Okay. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Mhm. We assume that you got a general idea of the new features have been added to Spark in the past few years. But in this chapter, and so this chapter focuses on the things which we think are most important to be aware of for okay. Yeah. Yeah. Since Spark 2.4, yeah, okay, Apache Spark has changed significantly. Let's go with Spark has changed. Since 2.4, and one could fill an entire book of just the issues resolved. We'll focus on the big changes. Yeah, okay, let's go. In this chapter, you will this chapter you'll understanding of the most important performance related changes in Spark that have occurred, as well as a bit of a look forward at some of the current proposals for large changes in the coming years. Some of the taking advantage of these changes. It's not all good news, though. There are places where Spark, where Spark, where where functionality is being removed when no longer maintained. These are important to keep track of, even if not explicitly removed, since the less actively maintained components are likely to performance degradation over time. I'll start fairly the test suite so that even less maintained components are unlikely to break. The performance is may degrade between versions as there is no standard, as not every component has benchmark. Cool. That seems fair and accurate adjacent. This maintain could be viewed as functionally deprecated. In fact, there was a vote to deprecate it, which did pass with some dissent. But it remains undeprecated. Some work. Could be considered functionally deprecated. Yeah, okay. No, I considered no, that's sometimes gonna release suggestions like substantially change the meaning, right? Like that rephrasing would make it sound like it's in the Spark ML case, less worried about performance degradation, but to keep up with the state-of-the-art models, we recommend pairing Spark with additional tools. Okay. The good news. On the flip side, the majority of Spark continues to be very actively developed, and performance related changes remain an active area of contribution. One of the biggest things we've seen has been the proliferation of Spark accelerators covered in compute. let's go. Bad news. Um, Minor point is Spark 2.0 introduced regression in terms of filter pushdown. Filter pushdown. Important to remember that even in actively developed components, like Spark SQL, there will be the occasional regression. For example, Spark 3.0, filter pushdowns were partially filter pushdown performance, filter pushdowns. What was added, whereby filter pushdowns could result in double evaluation of expensive expressions. Expensive expressions. For example, so while we do encourage everyone to keep up to date with new versions of Spark, don't upgrade. Always be alert to the potential for regressions, and catch these by testing your code against release candidates. Let's move that to a filter. Let's go ahead and find the Jira. And that's just a Jira that I'm happen to be aware of because, like, the Jira that I've been working on a lot. Yeah. Jira. About all right, cool. And then we've got the accelerators. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we covered in the going beyond. Not what I wanted. And then here. There we go. Chapter 9. Oh, we we don't have a tag for that. Okay, we should definitely add a tag for that. Oh no. I think there might be more things that I need to push from my laptop, so I'm going to check that really, really quickly. Just make sure. No, I guess nothing. Okay, cool. Then what we're going to do here. Start, explore, accelerators. Tag, so we can wrap, cool. Here, over here, over here. Fantastic. Which can mostly be and accelerate a lot of code with only config changes. Config change, configuration changes, many other changes. Okay. Cool. Now, and we'll be shuffling. And okay. It's done. Join. No, used storage partitioning information by checking the for that task. Okay, yeah, that's no. Okay, yeah. No. On since if the table is small enough, that's even better. Okay, cool. Cool. For this is a nice theory, but it doesn't work out, so I can hear you believe it. Um, uh, um, uh, Spark JDK 21. Uh, JDK versions. 25. Okay. JDK 25. Weird. I could have sworn someone was working on this, but maybe I'm out of it. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Okay. So JDK 25. And let's look at the latest supported Spark version. PySpark, PyPy. That's me. All right, up to 3.14 now. Added and has and it's gone GA. Added has been added. Which is, let's go with sometimes. Found in modern. Hardware accelerator where? Didn't know if it was the jolt or the sparkling water. If it was the jolt, I have to go deal with it more urgently. There's rather a bit of a delay. Oh yes. So the Google Doc is not generally open to review, but I can temporarily open it up. If you want to leave some comments on it. Thanks for asking. That's yeah. Open for comments. Yeah. very temporary. I'll turn it off at the end. But if you're interested in officially reviewing, um, feel free to drop me an email. It is a little bit late in the cycle though, so I think we're probably pretty full for like our official tech reviewers. But you know, if you find anything, we're always. God, fucking really PC. Okay. I think JDBC on steroids, or at least data frames plus JDBC plus Arrow plus Magic. Dispute. Okay, totally new features. Oh yeah, okay, then we're down here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add looking ahead to the future. We don't have a crystal ball. We have a crystal ball. Yeah. There's a good way. The Spark SPIPs can give us a bit of an idea of some of larger changes that people are thinking about. The Spark SPIP Spark project improvement. Compute. Yeah. Here. Not all SPIPs will be adopted. Oh yeah, thanks Dragonfly. Not all SPIPs will be adopted, but it will be adopted or completed. But you can see that currently it's important to remember can see the current yeah, you can see the current SPIPs at in the Spark Jira, but while reading, there we go. One of the SPIPs from Holden is, of course, excited, cautiously, about the current SPIP to add translation to PySpark UDFs, which would allow for easier writing, allow for people to write simple lambda expressions instead of catalyst expressions, especially instead of catalysts. Let's start SQL, especially when working. Let's go ahead and find that. Oh shit, I should have given this the Jira title so I could find it. Damn it, Holden. There we go. Here's the Jira. Of course. Yeah, okay. Cool. Now let's go take a look at the release notes. Looking ahead to the future. Yeah, cool. The new version before it comes out, the release notes can give you an idea of what you might want to be aware of. Although for dot releases, they tend to be on the sparse side. You'll need a Jira instead. Okay, and on that note, let's go figure out what is new in 4.1 versus 4.0, because I have like a fuzzy idea, but I might have definitely missed some stuff. Where's the news section? Let's go get started. No. Go to download. The news link is over here. Release notes are sparse, as I said, but there's this huge list of Jiras. Okay. Which of these things matter for performance? That might matter. This might matter. Ooh, this might matter. other things here might matter. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh. Looks like JDBC, what's up? Okay. 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 The other thing that I'm realizing is doing this in heels kind of sucks. Forgot. I should have thought about that before but oh well. The Netty upgrade's always good. Model cash offloading, that's interesting. Oh, UDF profiler. That's yeah. But holy shit, there are so many fucking changes. Um, hmm. Ooh. Yeah, it's. Oh, there's a. Oh, interesting. Um. Oh, we should also definitely release the new version of Spark Testing Base now that this is out. We can do that actually really quickly, sort of while we're here. Um, Go ahead, get full. Uh, Go ahead. 0. And then let's go ahead. Actually, git check out b add spark 4.0. Cool. So then let's go ahead. We're going to raise a PR first to make sure that it works. Um, what are the other pull requests really quickly while we're here? Okay. We might do these later. Oh, that's not, um, okay. We don't want to, okay. We'll deal with that later. Okay. I'm gonna go take a quick bio break. I'll be back, so I'm gonna be right back screen. But I'm gonna grab a snack, really quickly, and we'll keep on going. Oh yay! And we already got a suggestion from reviewers. So thanks for your help reviewing. I'll be back in like probably 5 minutes. I think. Oh no, my coffee button doesn't work anymore. I have a little button for when I want to go get coffee. It's supposed to bring up the like getting coffee screen, but I will be back. Okay. And we are back. Sorry for taking so long. So the problem with trying to take off the heels is the dress is too long. And if I take off the heels, I'll trip on my walking pad. So, yeah. I also realized I forgot to eat lunch. So now I have instant oatmeal. It's fantastic. We're gonna go through some instant oatmeal while we keep on partying in the free world. Ooh, well, free adjacent world, let's be honest. Okay. Okay. Not overly surprisingly, issue with 4.1. So, yes, okay. So the other thing that we have to do, this is a thing, make it work. 2.13 dots. Dot 13 dot 17. New. This other thing here, some other here, else, and then here. We don't really cross compile for different Scala versions. Although actually we could just have this be an empty sequence, and I think that would be correct, because we're not cross-building for anything anymore. Okay. Don't cross-compile for the call. Okay. No xcompile on chords. Okay. Damn it, my terminal's mad at me. Very judgy. But yeah. Okay. So while that's going, because it's going to take a hot minute, so we're going to go back to this giant list of JIRAs and keep going through it, looking for things that we might care about. Okay. Most of these are not overly. What did I just press? Um, uh, something about. Geez, I cared about. Hmm. Let's go ahead and power cycle the. Oh. It's possible that after this I'll change it to something more normal. But I did have a Costco date planned, but it didn't end up working out, so that's why I'm dressed a little bit fancy. Interesting. Why the fuck was this disabled and then re-enabled? That's funky. Ammonites. That's useful for me, but not really for anyone else. Hmm. Oh yeah, the switch to ANSI sequel. Do we mention that here? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna move this here, mostly because you can't put a tip and a warning next to each other. ANSI sequel is now the default in Spark 4. Upgrading, pay careful attention to your line. That's cute. Upgrading. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Oh. Oh, interesting. No more Parquet precondition imports? That's funky. I want to take a look at that. That's more a curiosity thing, honestly. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, how are we doing? We're almost through half of them. And that's just skimming the titles to see which ones we think are relevant. Um, we just ran into this one while operating Spark Testing Base. Um, um, hmm, that might matter. This might matter. Probably doesn't. Um, um, this is good. Gone overdue, but it's okay. It's pretty normal. Uh, Interesting. This is definitely like a very detailed performance thing. Probably not something we're going to bother writing about, but something I definitely might want to skim. Um, okay. Oh my god. This is amazing. I love this. I want to use this everywhere. Essentially, no lint on compile. Because the lint on compile slows you down so much. And like, yeah, it's great. You should always lint. But like, when you're debugging something, it doesn't really matter if it's over 100 lines while you're doing your little debugging iteration. So that's the thing that I'm going to care about a lot as a Spark developer. But honestly, not a thing that Spark users would care about. I have variant types. Okay. Cool. We can skip bugs. Let's go take a look at new features. Okay. Here we go. These are mostly rather minor things. Yeah. Oh, it's probably an improvement. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's kind of overdue, probably, but okay. The standardized logging is good, but it's not something people are going to care about a whole lot. So, well, maybe they will. Maybe they will. Okay. Okay. Skip the tests. Task. These are all just tiny cleanups. And yeah, these are the like big changes that we tagged as big. Oh, that's interesting. And then docs. Okay, cool. Well, okay. Why was this disabled? Like, what is there? I don't. Okay, this is more just like a matter of curiosity. Is like, why did we disable this? Ah, it takes too long. Okay, fair. Okay, cool. This is fine. Ah, yes, yes. I like this. We can actually probably link to some of this. Cool. Delete. Let's roll one of footnote. For developers, also undertaken work to the new features. Immunology. Oh wait, no, it's okay, cool. There we go. Fantastic. I mean, this seems nice, but very optional. Let's go take a look at it, though. Because we never... Maybe there's something... Okay. That's good for debugging, but... Okay. What does split collisions.sql do? What's this PR? Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's just testing. Yeah. Alright, very internal. People aren't going to care. This one's like curious, mostly just for my leg. All right. I mean, that's a. Uh, love this. I love this feature. But yeah, not gonna make a huge difference. Similarly, yeah. Okay, okay. This is probably. This is definitely worth mentioning. Okay. Where we put that. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Unless we've got the testing one already. I think it probably belongs more here. Yeah. Okay. Side by side runs. Table level insertion. Okay. Spark 4.1 adds the ability to specify table level assertions, which can capture errors at write time when the catalog supports it. Cool. Let's go. Yeah. See the new API. Okay, let's go find the constraint API and API docs. Scala. What's up? Strings. Cool. Compute. Yeah. This is a new and evolving API, so it's likely to change between when this book is published, 6, when you read it. So you skipped any concrete examples. Any concrete examples. Instead, take a look at table level assertions. Yeah, it's kind of a cop out now, but just yet. Cool. Cool. Let's keep going. This is very interesting though. I like it. I like it. Same thing with declarative pipelines. We already have that covered. We don't like cover them in detail, but we cover that they're there. Yeah. Um, yeah, I guess go find the magic. I think you call it that. No, okay. S3. It, and enable which is now the default. Cool. Pardon me. Cool. Let's keep going. I don't think this is going to do anything terrible. Cool. Yeah. Okay. This is a very much internal focus thing. It's good to know, but not something we have to tell people. This is Connect only, and I give no fucks about Connect. Or let me rephrase that. Connect is probably not well suited to the people reading high performance Spark, because if you're trying to squeeze every ounce of performance out of Spark, Connect makes that kind of difficult. Now, the UDF profiler, that shit's amazing. Yeah. Make sure we have the profiler mentioned here, right? Or no? Yes. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Not overly important because it's already addressed. Okay, cool. So I think that's pretty solid. I think we've got a pretty good what's new in Spark 4.1 since Spark 2.4 section of the book. Let's go see if the adding 4.1 the Spark testing base worked. It does. Fantastic. Wait, no. Copilot says I'm happy, but then the build also says no. I'm so confused. See that? What? The fudge? Ah, there we go. Okay, no, it's just this wasn't showing up. That's fine. Okay, so squash and merge. Yeehaw. Fantastic. What else do we? Any other pull requests we should be thinking about? Could do that probably. I don't have strong opinions. Squash and merge. Passes. That's great. What other things do we want to update? Coverage. Okay, this is probably actually useful. Okay, I like this, but it's not running tests for whatever reason. That's kind of annoying. Okay. I like this. Why are you not running tests? What's wrong with my GitHub action? Hmm. Okay. Let's go ask ChatGPT. Why is not triggering on a pull request from someone else? Hmm. Let's see if that works. In time. Uh, let's go and take a look at this PR. So, like this. I like this. Yeah. That's cool. If it works, I'm a little lazy. Let's go ahead. Class. Uh, okay, let's take a look. So, okay. Um, yeah, okay, this seems pretty reasonable. Yes. All right, cool. Let's go ahead. Yeah, thanks for. Uh, cool. Let's go GPT. Thanks for working on this. Um, Jet 21. Oh, wait, what? Okay, yeah. see what Copilot says. I like this. It doesn't look bad. Just pass. And we'll probably squash and merge this and include this in the new release. I think this is going to be pretty close to our stopping time, though. So like an hour and 40, yeah. So it's a lot of walking. Treadmill, and I could kind of use break. But being lazy, I am lazy. Yeah, okay, cool. That's good to me. Let's make sure that Copilot doesn't hate it too. Just because, like, maybe it'll catch something. Oh, do I have CodeRabbit installed? Let's see if CodeRabbit. Actually, you know what? Let's make a release of what we've got right now, and then we'll come back and make a new release with this in it. Just because, like, there's a new version of Spark 4. Let's just get her out there and go from there. And start testing version is version mini cross build.sh. Cool. So now we're gonna build, and this will actually build and release it all in one go. Most likely. So I like that. Oh, the GHA updates. That's we don't have to include it. It does look like it passes though. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Cool. Okay, so thanks everyone for joining me. This has been fantastic. It was a lovely day of just hacking on the book together. I'm probably tomorrow, I think, going to... Oh wait, shit. Alexa, what day is it? It's Sunday, isn't it?
It's Sunday, December 21st, 2025 today.
Okay, I have to work tomorrow. Inconvenient. So tomorrow I'll be back. I'll be doing a stream with doing a little bit of working. Late afternoon, like after work kind of vibes. I will probably do a stream around Fight Health Insurance stuff. But during the day, I'll do another Spark stream tomorrow. TBD on the exact time. I've got some meetings, but I personally suspect that a lot of them are going to end up canceled because I think a lot of people are traveling for Christmas and New Year's. I'm not. Just writing code because I'm a nerd. But yeah, anyways, thanks so much everyone for joining, especially those of you who took the time to leave some comments in the Google Doc that we're working on for the chapter here. Really appreciate that. So thank you so much. It's definitely like far, well, maybe it's not that far. It's close. And actually, it'll probably, I think we'll bounce it over to Tech Review soon. Actually, yeah, I think we'll bounce it over to Tech Review soon. And so I'm really excited for the new version of High Performance Spark. It's coming out pretty soon. If you have a corporate credit card and you've got like money that has to be spent this year, you can pre-order it already, and I think they'll charge your card today, and then they'll refund the difference later, most likely. and you can give people little pre-order slips. If you don't have a corporate card, don't pre-order it. You know, you can definitely wait, or I mean, do maybe, I don't know. My publisher would probably be mad at me telling me not to, but like, yeah. Okay. So on that note, thank you all so much. It's been fantastic. I'm gonna go change into something where I don't have to wear heels to walk around because this dress is just a little too long to be practical for working on a treadmill. And yeah, adventures. Bye.